Thank you, kids.
If it wasn't for your help, that heap would have caused a disaster.
Gruler and his men are in jail, Dr. Melendez.
And the mummy's back where he belongs.
You kids did a terrific job. These characters will have a long time to cool off in the cooler.
Well, guys, the city is de-webbed.
The UFOs are gone.
And the mayor's going back to work in his office.
Thanks to you kids, I now have proof of the existence of those primitive ape creatures.
You kids did a great job. The dinosaur's shrunken size will make him much easier to study.
But how did Braniff get the dinosaur to obey him?
Well, the city's back to normal.
And Misto's magic won't help him get out of jail.
I can't thank you enough for capturing the creature and returning us to normal.
The creature's all set to launch, Commander Jackson.
Excellent. The rocket is programmed to take him straight back to the ship they're sending for him.
Thanks. You kids did a great job in capturing these guys.
Thanks for helping me clear myself.
And thanks for capturing the Swami and the gold.
Vera has been exposed and will no longer be a threat to me. I cannot thank you enough for restoring me to my throne.
Thanks for getting Charlie to me safely, kids.
Our pleasure, Dr. Crawford.
Now let's see who's behind this scorpion mask. Oh my gosh, Mr. Collins!
The Gargoyle and Krula have returned to their cavern.
And when Raquel gives the gargoyle statue to the museum, the legend will be broken and they'll never return.
My producer, Shadrach Cadillac, has decided to make a movie about the legend.
So, Neptune is locked in the ship's brig.
The shark is gone.
And we got back Neptune's stolen device. Okay, Mr. Marco, we trapified the guiltified werewolf.
And now, our innocent werewolf is going to give him some of his own medicine.
And change him back to whoever he is. The snake's got a new home in the city zoo.
And the Cobra Queen and her men have a new home in the city jail.
Nice work, kids. But how do we turn these people back to normal,
That's easy. Well, thanks to you kids, it looks like New York will be safe.
Yeah! Now New York will be safe.
You could have destroyed the world with your mad experiments.
Fortunately for everyone, he'll have a lot of time to think over all the wrongs he's done when he's behind bars.
He turned the mist monster back into Count Draco.
Well, welcome back, Count Draco. We have a nice escape-proof cell waiting for you and your friend.
Well, gang, now we can continue with our tour of London. Well, it looks like we finally got everyone's brain back in the right place.
Yes, and with the lagoon monster lowered back down to his murky home, and Dr. Blackmire and his assistant in custody, we can all rest easy again. Well, these skull creeps are gonna be out of business for another 6 centuries.
Now let's free the crew and head for home.
We are indebted to you for saving our priceless treasure.
Glad we could help, Captain.
Well, Dr. Chili, I hope your cold heart thaws out in your nice warm prison cell.
If it weren't for you kids, the whole world would be underwater now.
We were glad to help. The entire art world will be eternally indebted to you for saving the Maltese cat.
Yeah.
I'm mighty appreciative of you young people for corralling Lizard Man and his gang and for getting him to return me to normal.
I bestow upon you this medal for your bravery in the call of duty.
Well, Dragonhead, you're gonna be a golden oldie by the time you get out of the big house.
Thank you so much for saving my father and for recovering the golden dragon.
We were glad to help.
Yeah. We are forever grateful to you for saving our village.
Come with us, Abdul. We've got a giant cell waiting for you and your friend.
Once again, thanks for rescuing me. If it weren't for you, I'd be forced to help those evil aliens.
Well, how does it feel to have saved Earth and be famous stars of the new hit movie, The Day the Werewolves Saved Earth?
I'd like to descend my deepest depreciation to my werewolf buddies, without whose resistance I could never have done it. Now that the cavemen have been normalized and returned to their village, you can take this little gnome to his new jailhouse home.
How can I ever repay you for retrieving my power energizer?